So, um, today is the early morning of September 30th, and on the 28th, I went back to my spot, and this is after I went to the bathroom and charged up my phone and got some water and just relaxed from being in town during the day, and all my stuff was gone. I was kind of expecting it to happen. I thought it would have happened sooner, and but there were some sentimental valued items that I would like back. The rest of it, they took all my underwear, y'all, and like my extra bra. And I know that's TMI, but still, it's like you got all my food, and even though it was free, it all that food combined together, price value, I'd say about $50. And I was really excited about this weekend, and I even told myself, if you play your cards right, you'll have some left over for next weekend with all your stash. And what really pissed me off is not the fact that they stole it, but the fact that they couldn't, like, write a note in the sand, F you, or I needed this, or thank you, or um, was here. I mean, something. Because just to, like, walk up where you know that your stuff's been every day for a month. It doesn't bother me because, like, all of the clothes that they took, I am upset that I lost my Nickelodeon t-shirt. Yeah, that was a fun shirt. I really liked that one. I'm glad that I got to wear it. And I had just gotten well, it was new to me. Like, it was a purple, thick, really soft sweatshirt type top thing. And I'm glad that I put it on that morning just to see how warm it was. So I got to enjoy it for a little bit. I just hope whoever got it actually can use everything that's in there, because there's like essential oils, electronics, like a neck fan, like a chargeable neck fan, um, a solar powered light with a fan, an emergency radio. It's supposed to be solar chargeable, but it doesn't work like that. But you can crank it and listen to the radio. Um, there were two solar powered battery banks, but even if it wasn't charged and you put it in the sun, the lights would come on like it's charging, and it's supposed to charge your devices while the sun is charging it, and it doesn't work. And I had two of those. So I mean, even though they got some expensive stuff, those expensive stuffs really, I'm upset that they got my bag of cords though, because I also have like bread ties and rubber bands and paper clips, things that, sometimes come in handy. But what I'm really, really pissed about is they couldn't, like, I know that they were probably trying to get out of there quick before anybody came through or before I got back, but still, and it doesn't matter because, like, it was all my, like, getting warm spring to staying kind of warm early fall clothes, and all my winter, everything that I'm gonna need is in somebody else's storage. So I'm not without. There are some things that I'm having to replace, but I finally got my microwave sold, so I'm gonna be able to get me those items. Like I had 2 cans of bug spray for mosquitoes, ticks, chiggers, I think fleas. I can't remember, but I'm gonna be able to replace some of the necessities. Um, but yeah, yesterday I just stayed inside because the disrespect of the entitlement that you think that it's yours to take. You know, we're all taught if it doesn't belong to you, don't touch it. But on the other hand, obviously they needed it more than I did. Otherwise, I probably would have had it with me whenever I was gone into town. So obviously, except for like one blanket that a really dear friend of mine gave to me for Christmas, the last Christmas, and I lived with her for 4 months until she went to the hospital and passed away from cesspit, or however you say it, and I miss her a lot. She was a really, really awesome person. And it was like she loved me from the very get-go of saying hi to me. I used to work with her granddaughter, and I would like that blanket back. And it's like a really soft teal colored blanket with puppy dogs all over it. And it covers my feet all the way up to my neck. And for some reason, no matter how cold it is, it always keeps me really warm. And there have been nights that my blue checkered blanket, that's about as big, it's just a little bit smaller, lay that on top of it whenever it got like super cold, like dipped into the 40s type of cold. But yeah, that blanket, I would really appreciate getting that back. Everything else I honestly don't care about because my really awesome socks, the socks that I'm going to leave this town in, they have the middle finger saying have a nice day around them. Um, and I have like all this super winter stuff stored up. So even though I stayed out of town and away from everybody today, probably because if I had gone into an enclosed building and somebody got in my space or looked at me wrong, or if I saw someone with my stuff, no, I'd probably be sitting in jail right now awaiting trial for murder. So I did get some really good sleep, even though I had the beginning of my night terror, but I refused to even go into it and woke up quite a few times. Um, but yeah, there are some really, really sweet people in this town that has truly cared about my situation and had stepped up and seen me as a human, you know. That was nice. Them realizing that I'm not associated with those people in town. I don't. But um, for the safety of everyone, because I don't trust anyone here. it's probably best that I leave. So otherwise, I would have to stay where I'm at right now, which is at a friend's house. We're working on that friendship. But tomorrow, even though it's the Sabbath right now, or today I should say, um, I am gonna make people work. Like, I I don't know if I'm gonna have a conviction about this or not, but I need everything. Like, gotta replace all my underwear. I can't believe that. I had anyway. But I'm really gonna miss are my essential oils because I had been using them um, on my scalp, and it's really helped with my hair growth. But and then one of my residents that I used to clean an apartment for her, she had left behind some soap, and I would smell it every now and again. She was like way into her 90s before she passed, and she was an awesome, awesome lady. Yeah. So I'm gonna go. There's a raincoat at Arbor Freights that I'm gonna go get, and there's um, bug spray because I didn't have a can on me at the time. Um, Notepad, notebook, because oh my gosh, all my medical records. I mean, you could have left me my underwear and my medical records at least. I mean, uh, yeah, for the safety of everybody. I don't know where I'm going yet. Since it is going to be winter, I was thinking maybe heading the long way somewhere and going south. See if I can't get a few under the table jobs along the way. I don't know. I just know that I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't like how it feels whenever people hurt me, so it's not something that I'm interested in doing. And these people have made me so mad. I mean, you could have just thank you, or I took your shit or whatever, but that's all I'm mad about, and losing that blanket and that freaking, yeah, that sleeping bag was nice. It was feather down. Oh, it was so warm, and it was like one of those cocoons. So, like, I could put my feet down in like this pocketed area of the. It was so nice. I don't know, but I got all my good socks somewhere else. I've got winter clothes and winter gloves and face masks. I should get a pair of ski goggles because I know if I decide to go north to see like really, really high snow and big, huge mosquitoes, um, I think I would be okay. But I always liked the idea of living in a state that didn't have the time change, though. That would be nice. I don't know. There's so many places in America and it's so big. I just really hope I don't get harassed along the way. Oh, there's a woman walking down the highway. As long as I'm not walking on the interstate, I think I'll be okay. And I've got an app that I'm going to check out and try to plan something with free camping sites. So it would be nice if I could get like an under the table paying job to get like a cot tent. Um, First time I saw it was on Marketplace. I didn't think that they were made tent or cots with tents attached to them. I thought that was pretty cool. Get you off the ground and out of the rain or snow. But I do have camping stuff, like a female urinal, um, a shower bag. I need a tarp. My tarp was stolen. That was a really good tarp too. Even though it had like paint on it, there was no tears or rips or anything. But and then the big roller bag that they took that I kept that blanket in and my clothes. I looked it up online after I bought it, and it's not a cheap roller bag at all, and it is like ginormously huge, like awkwardly huge, especially on the small buses that are in this town. But yeah, I've been able to drink ice water, and I've had some Pepsi and some really nice coffee. Oh my gosh, this stuff, I've never tasted coffee like that before. But um yeah, I can't do it anymore. So whatever. I'm not gonna be able to finish the book that I got from the library, and I had them order me another book of this one author that I really, really liked. But every time I read a book, because my memory's bad, I like to write down the books that I've read. That way I can say, oh, well, I don't remember that. And, if it interests me, I can go back and read it again. But yeah, so I've lost that list, but I don't think it's going to be that hard to trace. So, yeah. Anywho, yeah. Alrighty. I just, I'm in a place that I've never experienced before. I feel like if any of you have seen the Twilight Zone where the kid falls through or somehow goes through the wall and is in this like world of void, there's like nothing, and that's exactly how I feel right now. I just, it doesn't matter where I turn or where I walk, it's gonna be completely dark until I come through another metaphoric wall. So I don't understand how people can be like that. See, that's why my motto is I will treat you how I want to be treated until you treat me how you want to be treated. And I have an idea of a few people that it could have been, especially those kids, but I didn't see any feet prints. That's the thing. So I kind of wonder if, like, Parks and Recreation didn't move them. Another cop said that somebody had been down there saying something that they think that somebody's going to steal their tent. But in this town, you're not allowed to put up tents unless you're in a camping area. They don't allow it. So, yeah, I'm just done. I mean, I don't care about, except for that blanket. Anyway, okay, before I start repeating myself, and I am trying to calm down still because I don't want to cause any situations before I'm able to leave. I don't want the police to have any reason to delay my travels. It would be nice if I could, like, get a bus ticket, and that would take care of, like, the first, I would say 87% of my travels. But, and then the last percentage, because I think I would be in the area where whatever direction I go to, it'll be a lot closer. I don't know if I'm making sense to y'all or not, but um, my friends and I have decided that this state, taking as long as it has, knowing my situation, knowing my mental problems, to get me on my meds. And maybe I should have gone to the hospital. Now it's too late. I cannot go to the hospital because those doors are locked. Somebody pushes my trigger. No, I don't want to put anybody in jeopardy because I don't know what would happen because I've never been pushed this far before. I mean, seriously, fuck off, something. You could have written it in the sand. I wouldn't have cared. I would have appreciated a thank you, at least. But it's all good. Like I said, God's gotten me this far. He'll get me the rest of the way. So, because of this situation, like the money that I made off of my microwave was actually supposed to go towards, like an all-terrain cart wagon. Like, anyways, I had seen this extra long one, and it was like 100 and something. And definitely now all my stuff would fit into it. Before the theft, I wouldn't have been able to get all my stuff in it. So, because I do want to walk until it gets pretty bad, or until I'm like, okay, I did enough walking, I'm done for a while, and then get on a bus, and it would make the bus ticket way cheaper too. But I know people are gonna worry about me. I know that they're gonna, like, try to get in contact with me, But like I've said, I just want to be left alone. And I have tried so hard to be someone that anybody could rely on. Um, Especially after everything that I went through in my 20s. But obviously, it's not this state. I hear that the Yankee states, I mean, I think Kansas is a Yankee state, anyways. I'm not really for sure. I've never figured that one out. I wasn't born here. I'm a rebel. I've got southern blood running through my veins. Um, but I hear that northern people, the Yanks, that they're pretty laid back and caring and accepting and, you know, like a northern southern hospitality type thing. I don't know. I mean, if anybody is watching this, if you have like suggestions, like I would like to check out, like I've said, I think Yellowstone National Park, um, the Grand Canyon. I would like to see some waterfalls. So, um, if you have any suggestions, I don't know. But, alright, that's the update. And I thought my depression was going to be way worse than it is right now. I thought my anxiety was going to be like through the roof, even coming out here and sitting outside to do this. But a lot quieter. It's going to be harder to like get sleep. But, anyways, I did have something. I totally got off subject. Like I was saying, due to the circumstances at hand, um, I do have a GiveSendGo account. Um, whatever money I raise will. I need to make one stop, and then after that, that will actually tell me if I need to go down the right path or if I need to go down the left path, because I'm going to have a fork in the road. And after this is taken care of, I don't know which direction I need to go. But until then, I honestly don't know where I'm going to end up. But then again, I've got like all the time in the world now. If y'all know of any places where they give like um, free foraging classes or whatever, or if you know a really good book on foraging, um, please suggest it, because I don't know if I can like actually live around people anymore. I would love to be around humans, but okay, so for me, people are awful. We are awful. We are self-centered. We're selfish. We're greedy. We have power hunger issues. We're backstabbers and two-faced and liars and deceptors, and I mean the list goes on and on and on. Now humans, the reason why I love being around humans is humans are loving and caring and patient and accepting and tolerant and guiding and serving and empathizing and sympathizing and um, donating and loyal, tender. Um, the list goes on and on. So, if you're human, I think you're awesome. If you're a people, get the stick out of your butt. I mean, come on, it's not that difficult to help someone out because you never know what they're going through. You don't know their situation. So, anywho, I gotta make sure that my list is all put together and I get an early start because I don't want to be around very many people, and tomorrow is the Sabbath, so everybody's gonna be out. I figure the earlier I get my butt to Walmart and to Arbor Freights, the faster I can get back here and get everything organized so that it'll be easy to carry. Um, but alrighty, y'all have a good night. Um, I don't know how often I'm gonna be able to upload during my travels. And I'll do what I can just to, you know, keep me updated because I can go back and watch these and be like, oh, I was in a really funky place. My headspace was just all over the place, but good thing I've got my seasonal clothes. Because along the way, if I can get some under the table jobs, I'll be able to get stuff for the warmer seasons. And that's another thing. My gray sweat shorts. I don't like wearing shorts. And those gray sweat shorts were the only shorts that I would actually wear. I'm gonna miss those a lot. Got those in Nevada. Oh my word. Okay, well, y'all have a good night. And like always, don't worry about liking. It's not about that or the subscribing. That's not a thing that I have a fetish for. Um, I for me, hanging things up like plaques and pictures and stuff on walls, as soon as you hang it up, you're gonna move like 4 or 5 months later. So there's no reason to subscribe because I don't need to hang things on walls. I want to find a spot and stay there. Um, I'm tired of this gypsy life that I've been living ever since I was like 7. Anywho, alright, well, like always, I don't know you, but I love you. Have a good night, y'all.